Dhruv Fagoonee. Welcome back.
I'm back.
Part 2
It's actually part 2
of the third most viewed episode of all time with my boy, DLF. Dhruv,
Yo.
what's going on?
What's good? It's actually crazy, bro. Now that I think back about it, my first step as an artist would be to, I'd say, look for a beat. I'd say I listened to it at around maybe 100 times, bro.
I've not spoken with you in person since the terrible passing of Matthew Perry from Friends.
Oh, people are gonna make fun of me for this, but it hurts, right? For me, love is a completely different thing. Love can mean different things for any other person.
What does it mean for you?
Connection from heart to heart.
I have a list of questions that are prevalent in the dating space that are hotly contested, debated questions. First question, traditional gender roles versus modern equality.
I want to hear your take on this first.
Want to hear my take? You're worried you're going to get canceled?
Huh? No.
Monogamy versus polygamy.
Jesus fucking Christ. This is like the most fresh and fit fucking questions.
Number 3, age gaps.
Okay, let's go back to high school for this one.
Interesting.
I have some people I want to call out.
Casual sex versus serious commitment.
That is mental.
We're taking our time with these. This is going to be a long episode. I think it's going to be good, though. Cheating and forgiveness.
That is mental.
Can relationships survive infidelity, and should they? How should partners handle cheating? Number 6, financial responsibility. Should financial responsibilities be shared equally, or should one partner, typically the male, be the primary breadwinner? Dating after a breakup. How soon is too soon to be dating after a breakup?
If the couple ended on bad terms, I'd say like a year, bro.
I was going to say if you end on bad terms, it'd be a day. Living together before marriage. Number 9, prenups. Let's play this. I'm the wife. I'm Mrs. Fagoonee. Number 10, how do you feel about public displays of affection?
Where?
There's different types of PDA.
Where?
In public.
Yeah, where in public?
Social media's impact. Number 12, gender identity and sexual orientation. We can get very deep into this. I'm going to keep it simple. Let's not go there, I think. Would you date a bisexual girl?
I already have.
Number 13, parenting styles. Question 14, the role of therapy, relationship milestones. We're getting into our final segment of the show, Top 10 Juice WRLD.
Let's get ready for this shit. Get the out. End the pod.
That's a
right
good
now.
song.
You are crazy.
That's a good song.
What? Test 1 2, check 1 2. Check.
We are set. We are in business. DLF part 2.
DLF part 2. You changed your laptop setup?
Yeah.
You just use this now?
Got rid of it, yeah. I don't need the laptop anymore.
That's good.
Because before I needed 2 laptops. Now I only need 1 audio recording machine.
And then the video is just exported from there.
Exactly.
Nice.
So, Dhruv Fagoonee, welcome back.
I'm back.
The VoV podcast.
I'm back.
Part 2
It's actually part 2.
of the third most viewed episode of all time.
It's actually crazy, bro. Now that I think back about it,
It was fun.
that was a fun episode.
I think that a big thing because on YouTube, on the channel, when I guess they're not a subscriber, but a new viewer visits your page, they're greeted. You can set any video on the channel that they're greeted by to watch first. Like it plays without them playing it. So you could troll them hard if you want to do something crazy. But
Yeah.
my episode is DLF, episode 14 of VoV, because I think it's actually one of the best. Not only is it third most viewed, I actually think it's one of the most entertaining episodes to watch the whole way through. Never a dull moment with you.
Facts. We talked about some pretty insane stuff that day, I'm not going to lie.
Absolutely. It was under an hour too. This one's probably going to go over an hour.
Yeah.
We got stuff to catch up on.
We have some stuff to catch up on. It's been almost a year, so.
Yeah, exactly. Dropped your single.
Dropped my single, Regrets.
Go stream all platforms.
All platforms. We'll play a clip of it for you guys later, but yeah.
Beautiful. So my first thing is asking about music again, as last episode was. That seemed to be a good entry point. And what I didn't get into so much last time, we talked about the concert, JSF concert.
Yeah.
We talked about plenty of things, like your style. Mm-hmm. What is the process? Because we were just, for anyone that needs some time context, we just finished watching France versus Portugal.
Yo, let me just say something real quick. I can cuss on here, right?
Yes.
Yo, fuck João Felix, bro. Fuck that guy. costing CR7's last Euro of all time and Pepe. Bro, we just watched that game and I'm honestly so disappointed, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. The tourney goes on. But yeah.
There you go. I got a peek into your setup, your recording studio. Mm-hmm. which it was actually less complicated than I thought, but I didn't actually see the mixing room that you talked about. So my first thing is, what's the music making process from start to finish, when you first get the idea in your head to when you drop heaters all the time?
Okay. Yeah, okay, let's talk about this. So I guess my first step as an artist would be to, I'd say, look for a beat. I have various producers that I can find either on YouTube or different production websites that would help me determine like if this fits my voice or not, what I can do with it. So typically that's usually the first step. But after that, yeah, I guess after you find the beat, I'd say I listen to it at like around like maybe 100 times, bro. That exact same track, if I want to like write on it, around like 50 to 100 times I'd listen to it on repeat and just like figure out a flow for it, what I want to talk about, the overall vibe of the beat. After that, I'd say the writing process takes around like 3-4 hours minimum, if you actually want to write something serious, you know what I'm saying, right? But after that, it's just the recording process is probably the longest part. Executing vocals correctly with or without autotune doesn't matter, still takes time, still takes like you need to get that shit to perfection, or else you have so much extra like post-production to do, right?
Yeah.
So I try my best to just, make sure I nail the execution. But yeah, I'd say overall, if you want to put it in time, I'd say it takes around 24 hours to make a song.
Okay.
But that's like, it depends on your standard of making a song, right? So for me, I focus on quality and things that happen to me, certain things I, like went through, and certain emotions I used to feel, they're just all out there. So it's my outlet, once again. Said that on the previous episode. But yeah, after recording and execution, it's literally just post-production. So I'd get a draft up and send it to my friends to get some feedback. So if you do end up receiving a draft from me, just know you're a special person. Like, that's a big thing for me. Like, I'm not just going to send this shit to like anybody, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, I ask for feedback. Typically, if the feedback is majority good, obviously I'm going ahead with it. And then this is where the post-production comes in, and I send it to my dad. And he's the person that... Sorry, there was a little cat interruption over there. Just cut the shit out, bro. Fuck the cat, bro. Anyway. Fuck the cat. Anyways. Oh, yeah. So...
The cat's yours, right?
Yeah, it is. It is mine.
Okay.
Anyways, yeah. So post-production, basically me and my dad just work in a room upstairs where we have like a couple studio monitors, and we use this app called Studio One. I don't know if you're familiar with it. Studio One. It's a mixing app. You can also do like production on it as well. But yeah, so basically we just take our audio files and we just put them all in one big file, and we just mix the track together to make sure that the volumes are balanced, that my voice is clear, and that every note is hitting properly, everything's timed properly, and we get the proper export and frequencies for Spotify, Apple Music, because the distribution requirements are kind of like a pain in the ass, I'd say. But yeah, you got to do what you got to do. Yeah.
I could imagine. So since our last episode, what has been the focus for the actual content of the music?
What has been the actual focus?
Because it depends on where you're at in life. So I'm basically just trying to ask a broader question of, over this past year, how have you grown? What's different from 2023 Dhruv versus 2024 Dhruv?
Okay. Well, I guess the last time we filmed, I'd say that I was more laid back, more relaxed, and now I'm pretty focused, more disciplined, more responsible, just on track now with everything that's going on. Fully grown into someone who's actually focused on their future endeavors. And music-wise, yeah, just chilling, releasing a couple things, and we'll see what's coming, bro.
It's good.
We'll see what's coming.
What are those future endeavors?
Future endeavors, mainly just finishing school and getting into grad school, going towards either medical or pharmacy school.
Nice.
So those are what I'm like pretty focused on right now.
So I know that we can cut this out if you want, but you ended up taking the gap year. You told me you were taking it in the last episode.
Yeah.
How did that go? Is that did you when you thought about it back then, did it end up playing out the way you wanted to? Was it something that helped you? Do you think you shouldn't have taken it?
I think it was a good mental reset.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I needed the break.
Yeah.
Especially from our dog shit university, you know what I'm saying?
UTM.
Just the culture is just very stressful, demanding, and we need a break from that. If I'm being very honest. So I'm honestly, if you're thinking about taking a gap year, take it. It's gonna help you mentally reset. And believe it or not, for me, I actually came back more focused because I ended up, missing school again. So I got that motivation to continue. I don't get burnt out anymore. I focus more. My priorities are straight. But yeah,
it's good.
Yeah,
how did you keep up social connections? Because now everyone that you used to hang out with as a year is now going to be going into fourth year, whereas you're still in third.
Typically, my friend group is pretty diverse, right? We aren't in the same programs.
Got it.
So regardless, it's just time management. Whoever has time, we will hang out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think it's affected any of that, honestly.
That's good.
I think that's proof that we don't have no fakes here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no fakes.
If you know, you know.
All these fakers.
If you know, you know. Anyways, yeah, there's no fakes. So we're just solidified, consistent, and no matter what friend group we're talking about, shout out to every one of my friends. You guys are goated. But yeah, we always make time for each other.
It's good. It's good. Since our last episode, you were sending me videos from time to time, or maybe you weren't sending them. I at least saw them on your story of you hitting the gym, hitting the weights. Mm-hmm. You say now you're playing more soccer.
Yeah, I am playing more sports in the summer.
Okay, where's the fitness at? What's new? Have you been still hitting the gym? Did you quit the gym?
I'm still hitting the gym, yeah. Still hitting the gym, keeping up gym. But mostly the summer, I just want to make the most out of the weather, you know what I'm saying? So I'm literally just focused on playing soccer. I'm starting a league next week.
Say what now?
A league, a men's league.
You're starting a league?
I'm playing in a league.
Oh, you're playing
I'm playing in a league.
I thought you were the one managing the whole
No, I don't wanna get into all that.
Coupe GSF?
No, let's not talk about Coupe GSF, bro. But yeah, no, I'm playing in a men's league starting next week. I'm actually a keeper.
Nice.
Been a keeper since I was 12. 10, 12. Yeah, 10 or 12. I don't know. So in that range.
Respect.
And my idol is Thibaut Courtois.
I don't know if you
know who that is.
Nope.
Okay, well, he's the Belgium goalkeeper. Currently plays for Real Madrid.
What about, who's the Mexican one?
Ochoa.
I was going to say Osama. That's not not his name. That's not his name.
Osama.
Ochoa.
Yeah, dude, Ochoa in the 2014 World Cup was actually insane, bro.
Yeah.
He was insane. I remember watching all those games and I was like, bro, this guy came out of nowhere. No one knew who he was. This guy's popping off in the World Cup.
Yeah.
I know, he was insane.
My Mexican pride during the World Cup goes to an all-time high.
Yeah. No, they had a really good 2014 World Cup. That was insane.
Was that the year they beat out Germany? They beat Germany, not beat out Germany, but beat them in the prelims.
I think they did beat them in the group stage or something like that. Or it was I don't know, something like that.
It was a big deal. I don't know. I can't remember. But no, that's awesome. We're here. I'm not going to leak the address on this episode like I did in the last one.
Yeah. Is this the first time you came to someone's house to do an episode?
I think so.
Really?
I think you're making history here.
I'm making history.
I'm at Drew's residence.
Not residence. In my house.
It's a literal home, family home. Yeah. Family's not here.
Family's not here.
So we decided to run wild, film a podcast.
Run wild and bring podcast equipment and film a podcast. Let's go.
That's right. Beautiful neighborhood you live in.
Bro, look, if you look outside my house, it's honestly just textbook, honestly.
Have you never said that in a song?
I don't think I've ever said that in a song.
Oh, it's interesting. So I remember, keep making references to the last episode, but I remember last time I was like, how authentic are your songs? And then
the Lil Tecca
clip. That was one of my favorite clips. To this day.
That was so funny.
To this day, that is one of my mom's favorite clips. She's
Dude,
this is the funniest thing I've ever seen.
I don't drive any cars.
Yeah, literally.
Oh my God. I don't even have my license. Nah, that was so funny, yeah.
But no, I appreciate you having me here.
Of course.
What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, back to World Cup. I was saying Mexico, my Mexican pride shoots up to an all-time high. Mm-hmm. I wanted to ask you, because both your parents are Mauritian.
Mm-hmm.
And you're born in Canada? No, you're born in
I'm
Mauritius.
born in Mauritius, but
but
I've
you
lived
moved-
here my whole life.
Yeah, you moved when you were a baby. If I have to ask you, if you were answering someone, what country do you associate yourself more with, Canada or Mauritius? What would you say?
I'd say Canada.
Canada?
Yeah, I'd say Canada.
That's good.
Mainly just because I've been here for 20 years now.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's kind of just like, I'm Canadian.
Yeah.
Just not born here, but I'm Canadian.
Absolutely. It's interesting because, like, talking about it with my girlfriend, she was born in the UK and she moved when she was 4. And she's adamant how she feels more British than she feels Canadian. And I'm like, this makes no sense. You've been
She
here.
moved when she was 4.
Yeah. You've been here
So-
16 years. You were in Britain for 4.
But does she still have the accent?
A little bit.
Really?
With some words.
That's insane. What the
some
hell?
words,
16 years of speaking Canadian English?
Yeah.
You don't pick up the accent?
Still, I don't
That's
understand.
insane. What?
It is funny.
That's insane.
But yeah, no, some words you hear pop out like water. She says water.
Water?
Yeah.
Mental.
I know. Yeah.
Mental.
Yeah. But no, it's just interesting because her parents are both British, and she associates because like her, obviously she kind of has had a bit of the British culture rub off on her just from the family environment.
Yeah.
But then you're saying like when your parents are here, they embrace Mauritius culture still, no?
Yeah. I mean, again, a lot of Mauritians end up coming to Canada anyway, so we reconnect with everyone that's here.
Yeah.
I don't know if like but I play in a band, right?
Yeah.
You know that.
Yep.
Yeah, so we play in a band. Shout out Blue Bay Band. You're probably gonna see this as well. But yeah, we play in a band. We're a family band. We try to promote our Mauritian culture as much as possible. Do events here and there to just bring everyone together.
Yep.
For those who don't know, I'm actually a drummer. But yeah,
Good drummer too.
respect. Thank you.
No
Been
worries.
playing that for. What did I just hear? Is there like a car crash outside?
It looks
this
like you
one?
are in the hood. Someone's getting robbed.
I mean, we are in Brampton, so like, I'm not fucking surprised. But anyway, yeah, moving on. Yeah, we're just a family band that promotes Mauritian culture, do events here and there, and last March we did an event, and we brought 500 Mauritians together in a
Unreal.
banquet hall, and it was actually insane, bro.
That's like 20% of the whole population of
that's
Mauritius.
maybe 2%,
Yeah,
maybe
something
like
that.
0.2%
Yeah,
actually.
0.002%.
Yeah,
something
literally.
like that.
But yeah, yeah, that was pretty historic because no Mauritian organization has ever done that
Oh, awesome.
in Canada or anywhere outside.
I would think
Mauritius.
something. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure like we actually made history with that.
That's sweet.
But yeah, like we just focus on bringing people together, man.
Yeah. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful. Is this something you have year round?
Year round.
Yeah, like do you-
Independence Day.
Oh, Independence Day.
So that's what we do every March.
Yeah,
Every
yeah,
March we just do Independence Day. The first Independence Day we brought in like around 275, 300 people.
Yeah.
This year we got 500. So, yeah, hopefully it just keeps going up.
That's
Yeah.
dope. That's awesome. Last night I stayed up late making my Juice WRLD top 10 list.
Okay.
I probably should have taken a little more time with it. We're going to talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about these songs because you take inspiration from the man himself.
I did, yeah.
But before we get into that, that's going to be down the line. We'll talk about that in a few minutes. I've not spoken with you in person since the terrible passing of Matthew Perry from Friends.
Oh my days. You do not understand. When I woke up and I opened my Instagram and I saw that, bro, one, I did not want to watch Friends anymore. I didn't want to watch a single episode.
Yeah.
And it actually was just like, bro, it's like a part of me just got taken away, bro. It's just actually insane.
Literally.
Like, it hurt, bro.
Is Ross is your favorite character?
Ross is my favorite character, but like I feel like they're all in the same.
It's a team.
level. It's a team.
It's a show.
Yeah, it's like
yeah.
that's like saying like recently that people are gonna fucking like make fun of me for this, but the Splash Brothers got split up. Klay Thompson left the Warriors.
Yeah.
So yeah, it hurts, right?
Piece of you went missing.
Yeah, exactly, bro. That's the reason I started playing basketball.
It's
Splash
okay
Brothers.
though. You got Kyle Anderson.
I got Kyle Anderson and I got Buddy Hield. And now we got the Splash Buddies. That's literally what they're calling them now. They're like, oh my god, we found Clay's replacement. We're gonna get Buddy Hield and call them the Splash Buddies. Like, what the f? But yeah, that's what happened. But yeah, anyway, back to the point. It's a team, bro. So like, whenever a part of a team gets split up, or whether it be sports, a show, a family,
Yeah.
God knows what, anything. Like it stings, bro.
Yeah.
Because the dynamic's never the same after.
I hear you. And it's crazy that they did that reunion right before, it seemed.
Yeah,
like a couple of years before.
Yeah.
But it's unfortunate. It's really interesting what was going on, like, because he had a bunch of addiction issues. Did he overdose? Did he kill himself on purpose, or was it an accident?
It was a drowning, right? It was a drowning incident?
I think so.
I think it was in
the hot
his
tub?
backyard.
Yeah, I think so too.
It could have been suicide. I have no clue. But from what I read, it was just like, it was somewhat like of an overdose, but it ended up resulting in him drowning in his pool or hot tub or whatever, like something like that.
That's tough.
Yeah, bro.
That's really
I don't know what goes into these famous people's like lives, but it always somehow leads to that path.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't know, but
Right.
it somehow always just ends up being like, yo, a tragic death happens out of nowhere. So
yeah. This is the kind of thing that like makes me believe in a God, right? Is because I was listening to, of all people, I was listening to Will Smith talk about it on the Full Send podcast. Why Will Smith was on the Full Send podcast, I have no idea, but all the comments were screaming that they didn't ask him about the slap on Chris Rock. I don't know if he told them beforehand to not ask that question.
Yeah, probably.
But that's
this guy was probably like, nah, I don't want to talk about that shit.
literally.
I do not want to talk about that shit.
But that was funny. Anyways, yeah, like he was talking about how there comes a point, like, once again, in the celebrity world, that once you reach the tip top of the mountain, there's nothing else to chase.
That's true.
There's no more money to chase. There's no more women to chase. There's no more fame to chase. Like, you have it all.
Bro, they've done everything. They retire their whole family. They retire everybody they can.
Yeah.
Well, what is there to do, bro?
Exactly.
You attend these events yearly. Okay, I gotta go to Met Gala. I gotta go to these award shows and all that.
Yep.
What else do you have going for you? Nothing.
Literally.
You can't even make friends.
This is the thing. Yeah, 100%. This is something that I think about sometimes because, like, let me ask you a question. If you were to get, if your music popped off, next song you release hit a nick and just blew up, and you're officially like DLF, famous rapper coming out of Brampton, Ontario, Mauritius rapper, first humongous Mauritian rapper. Okay. From that point forward, like, how would you manage? Would you be okay with people now, let's say girls wanting you for this fame, for this life?
I would not be okay with it.
You would not be okay with it.
I mean, as a fan, like, obviously, like, I recently went to the Kid Leroy's concert. I don't know, like, if whoever's went, like, I'm pretty sure a lot of people went. It was a sold out crowd. But yeah, in Toronto, I went to the Kid Leroy's concert. You know, his music is kind of similar to Juice WRLD's, obviously.
Yep.
And his crowd it's honestly pretty mixed, but there was a lot of fangirls, bro. I'm not gonna lie. And I don't know, as a person like him, like, he's recently just got a girlfriend, right? You know, he's dating Tate McRae.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He's dating Tate McRae.
Wait, wasn't Tate McRae dating an NHL player? That fell through, I guess.
Maybe, I have no clue, but all I've known is so far is that he's dating Tate McRae.
Got it.
But yeah, and like, I was at that concert and people were like screaming like, yo, your ex, bro. Like, they were like, Katrina, Katrina.
Oh, jeez.
Like, bro, I was literally in the front row, complete front row. At the back, I'm literally just hearing, like, while he's on stage, like, a song is over, during a transition to the next song, he's like talking to the crowd, right? He's like being interactive. And then when his unreleased song, he played his unreleased song, Girls. Have you heard the new song?
I haven't heard it.
Girls just wanna have fun. I don't know your plans. I just wanna get some.
No.
You don't know it?
No.
All right, we'll play a clip after anyway.
Okay.
Point is that. So
isn't that an OG? Isn't that like, I thought a woman sung that song?
No.
Girls
no.
just
Yeah,
wanna
but
have fun.
he made it. He didn't take the same flow, but he took
that phrase.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So he took that and he was like, you know what? Let me make it like a version of it for myself.
Okay.
But yeah, so before that song played, he performed the unreleased version, like, at the concert.
Nice.
So before that played, he literally started talking to the crowd, and I look behind me, and there's people just saying like, "Yo, Katrina, we don't like her."
Is Katrina a celebrity?
Katrina only got famous. She's not a celebrity, I wouldn't say. She's just like this model.
Okay.
Right, and she dated Leroy for like around 3 years, something like that. Yeah, but they recently split up. So I mean, I don't know the reasons, but yeah, but like, bro, stuff like that, bro. It's just like when when you're famous like that, you have to know how to filter out private things and things that need to stay private, things that can be said to the world. Because, bro, hypothetically, if I was in the Royce position, I'd feel like shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I'd hop on stage and then let's say like something happens where my family's involved in something and it's on the internet. I go do a show in Toronto and I'm hearing in the crowd like, "Yo, f- your family, bro." Like, would I want to hear that, bro? Like,
Right,
no.
right.
So there's a lot of toxic culture in the fan culture.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of toxic vibes there, but sometimes fans just get carried away with it. They just think that they have so much power that they can say whatever they want.
I hear you.
But yeah, bro.
It's the same thing with haters. It's something I've realized that, like, even as a joke, I don't even like dissing on celebrities. Like, there was a clip where it was in the middle of the Kendrick Drake beef.
Oh my god, bro. I hate talking about this fucking beef, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know. Say what you were gonna say about it first, bro.
Okay. And then I'm going to ask you who you're cheering for. No, so it was in the middle of the Kendrick Drake beef. Anyways, I was going to make a clip, and it wasn't about Drake. It wasn't about anything, but there was a joke someone made about something that, like, I could relate to Drake. Like, he would have said it like, "This dude likes touching kids." And then I was going to, like, that wasn't the clip, but like that I would have put up a picture of Drake. It'd be funny. But even that, like, just now I have to go through the mental process of like, what if Drake confronted me about this? What if I saw him in person and he was like,
"You gotta take the shit down, bro."
or he was just like, "Yo, bro, why would you do that?" I was like, honestly, no idea, Drake. I don't know you. You might be a good guy. I mean, I've never met you. You've never done anything to me. Like, I'm not just being an asshole at that point. So it's like sometimes we, I guess, naturally dehumanize celebrities because they just seem grander than life, but they're human beings as well.
100%.
So
I fully agree.
So what are you gonna yap about Kendrick Drake beef?
Personally, when everything started, I was not even like listening to any of it. I was not in the loop at all.
Me neither.
But a month later, I actually like listened to everything, and I was just like, why is everyone so hyped about this, bro? Like, it's not even all that. Like, okay, Kendrick finally dropped after fucking 15 years of being silent. Like, okay, man, thank you. But like, it's just like a whole attention scheme. Like, I don't know. We talked about this like on the last episode. Remember like the Sidemen diss tracks that I was talking about?
Yeah.
So like, it's just like that. Like, that was fake, right? I don't know if this shit's fake, but you typically when artists do like this type of diss stuff, it's so fake, bro. Like, it's literally meant to be like, okay, we're doing this as a money making scheme, and that's it.
I wouldn't put it past him. I feel like a lot of the Drake memes are fake as well. I feel like there are things he'll say in person or in songs that he knows are going to get made into memes.
Yeah, of course.
Which is smart.
It's marketing.
It's marketing.
Marketing, that's literally all it is.
Marketing 101. Learn it from Drake. But I want to go back to this thing about, like, would you be okay if a girl just now suddenly wants you because you have money and fame? And you're like, nah, if she didn't want me before, I'm not going to take her now. Imagine, like, in your head, the most beautiful woman you know, okay? Or the most beautiful woman in the world. She has all these options, right? Because she's the most beautiful woman in the world.
Okay.
And all the highest, most impressive men are chasing her, trying to get with her, or trying to date her, make the girl his girlfriend or wife, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And she has come to expect a certain standard. She's like, well, I'm getting all this attention. I must be so amazing. I deserve a man
that's not amazing.
Who is famous, or who has a lot of money, or who's jacked or whatever, who makes insane rap songs, right?
Yeah.
So can you blame her if you are not those things, but now suddenly you qualify to her standards? She's like, oh, Dhruv was a good guy before. It's just like he just didn't have the money of the kind of guy I was looking for. Now he has the money. I will speak to him because, I should only really speak to men with money because that's what I'm getting attention from. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to imagine if I was a chick who's getting all this, like, offers to get flown out to whatever country. How could I humble myself and say I'm going to date a brokey?
When it comes to the famous side of things, typically, yeah, the standards are pretty high. They're like usually you don't see like a big ass celebrity like dating some no name. There's reasons for that, bro. I guess there's reasons for that because I don't know. Think about Drake. Remember when Drake was dating Rihanna in 2011?
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Really?
I guess not.
Drake was dating Rihanna in 2011. Like, bro, if you look at that now, you know how insane both like, they're both insanely huge
Yeah.
artists, and they set the standards for that like
Yeah.
back then.
Yeah.
So nowadays people are just like, okay, like you said, there's like a worth thing going on. So like everybody knows their worth. They're like, okay, since I'm famous, okay, they have options. Don't get me wrong. Like famous people have options. So they have the ability to like pick and choose whoever they want, do whatever they want.
Yep.
So there's no limits.
Yeah.
So it really comes down to the person itself. Like, like, I don't know, like how good their personality is. If they don't look down on other women, like, I don't know. Personally, if I would become an artist and I became huge, I wouldn't be like focused on like girls, bro.
Yeah.
Like if I got the money and all that, I would just be like, okay, let me focus on my priorities.
Yeah.
But for me, love is a completely different thing, right? Love can mean different things for any other person. So, but
What does it mean for you?
connection from heart to heart. How you feel when you're with that person. That is love. When you find real love, you understand that no matter where you can be, doesn't matter where you are, what time it is, don't even have to drink or anything, don't even have to, as long as you're in the presence of that person and they make you feel good, respected, valued, you're having fun without even doing anything, that's love.
Yeah.
You can have love between your friends too.
Yeah.
With your boys. Like if I'm going out with my boys too, like, and we're having fun, like, that's love too.
Yep.
100%. That's literally it for me. I don't care about like, yo, I have clout now. I have options. Options can, like, most of those options are like shit, bro.
Yep.
In the long run, they're all gonna be shit. So
I hear you.
Yeah.
I hear you. Looks fade.
looks fade. Typically, I don't go for looks though. So
Yeah. You like ugly girls?
this guy actually got me. That is mental. Let's just say the priority is more so, like I said, vibes and connection.
Yeah.
But obviously, yeah, looks come second. But again, not a priority.
I have a list of questions
Okay.
that are prevalent in the dating space
Okay.
that are hotly contested, debated questions.
Let's hear them right now.
So we're going to go through each of them. I asked ChatGPT to get me the most controversial and hotly contested debate questions on the topic of love and relationships and dating.
Okay.
It gave me 20. I picked 15. 5 of them were kind of boring, so I cut them out.
All right. So no more.
Let's go through. So the first question
Mm-hmm.
is discussing traditional gender roles versus modern equality. Should traditional gender roles be maintained in dating, or should there be a shift towards complete equality and shared responsibilities?
I want to hear your take on this first.
You want to hear my take?
Mm.
You're worried you're going to get canceled?
Huh? No. I just want to hear your take. I have a take on it, but I want to hear yours.
I like gender roles. Why? This is the thing, is that people often press you is like, why should you expect a woman to do this and a man to do this, blah, blah, blah. It should be equal, 50-50. It's like, I'm tired of explaining myself. You know what I mean? Like, just let me shovel the driveway and you can fold the laundry. Okay? Who cares? It's not sexist.
Yeah.
I think the problem is that there's been a demonization of women's roles for some reason. I don't know why. For some reason, people flip out as if shoveling the driveway is a cooler, more awesome, fantastic, makes you a better person, closer to God than folding laundry does.
Mm-hmm.
Just 2 tasks that need to get done in Canada, at
your
least.
Your camera made a noise, is it?
We're going to take a break. We should have done that while you're on call, but the camera needs a bit of a time to cool down. It overheats. So you'll have some time to think about your take. We'll take like 5 minutes. Back at it.
Back at it.
So you're going to try to avoid getting canceled, I see. What's your take on traditional gender roles?
Okay, like we just talked about this, and I was just saying, like, our generation portrays this gender role thing as like something that's just so valuable. It's just like, why is it that important, right? Like, there's certain things that men should be doing, and there's certain things that women should be doing. But that doesn't mean that men can't do the things that women do. And it doesn't mean that women can't do the things that men do.
Right.
But there's a shared responsibility between the genders to do certain things, which is why we see in our society there's jobs that men do, like more so like the physical stuff, like labor, construction, God knows, there's so many, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And there's now you see corporate jobs getting taken over by women because they're getting into the industry, right?
Yep.
So I don't know. I'd say if we want to relate gender roles to, let's say, like a house, right? Like you were saying earlier, like about the grass cutting thing. Like it's just like, why would a woman want to do that? Like I don't understand. Like why is there so
Enjoy the
much
sun.
value?
Bask in the sun.
Like obviously, like in a marriage, right? Like I was saying earlier, like in a marriage, responsibilities typically are 50-50, but it depends on the couple's dynamic and how they do things, right?
Yeah.
But typically, if one side of the marriage wants help on their end of responsibilities, work together and do them, right? But there's obviously going to be a division in jobs, in which are taking place to take care of a house, who's going to pay the bills. There's financial stuff. There's everything's involved. There's so much involved, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I guess overall my take on gender roles is just like, it doesn't have to be that, insane, right? It's a normal thing.
Yeah.
But I don't know, our generation just portrays it to be like this most insane thing that, men are being sexist about gender roles. Women can't do this, women can't do that. I don't know, bro. I really don't know anymore.
I hear you. And it's not even like, for me, I have an interesting concept that I think about. It's called loser points. Okay. Let me explain this. Let me give some background and then I'll explain what that means.
Yeah.
When I say like I want to shovel the driveway, if my wife can fold the laundry, it's a good trade for me. I like to do that. But it's not like I don't want to portray this onto the world. I'm not here to say every husband should shovel their driveway and every wife should fold the laundry.
That's what I said. I'm like, bro, every couple is going to work differently.
Exactly.
Everybody's going to have different responsibilities.
Exactly.
If you need help with one, work together.
Right.
But again, it's still going to be a division.
Right.
It can't just be everyone's doing the same thing, because then you're just going to have too much to do.
So my whole thing is that I think that men, especially men for some reason, men are demonized for their preferences much more than women. Mm-hmm. I think. And this is not a red pill podcast. I'm not a fresh and fit over here. In fact, I feel like mostly on this podcast, I make the case for women when it comes to these gender arguments, because I obviously for such a long time have understood the male side of it. I'm only now coming to understand the female side of it. So I'm trying to explain to other men, this is what is going on from at least my experience in a relationship. Yeah. So I find myself defending the female side of it. But for this case, I'm not pushing on anybody. I just would like in my relationship to do the traditionally masculine stuff. That's just my preference. Yeah. If a woman's like, fuck you, I'm shoveling my own driveway, obviously that's not like a deal breaker. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, when it comes to this kind of stuff, I just rather if you don't like it, you can find another guy. I'm not trying to offend you. I'm just like, this is what I like. And I'm pretty lucky because my girlfriend is quite classy in that way. But yeah.
Sick.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's good to know. What else was I going to bring up? Loser points.
Loser points.
So let me explain to you what loser points are. Let's say an example. Everyone has 1,000 possible loser points to collect.
Okay.
So if you had to think of a 1,000 out of 1,000 loser, what would you describe as the one that like give me as many traits as possible for the biggest loser on the face of the planet? I can do it if you want.
Yeah, explain.
I'm going to say racist.
Okay, that's where we're going. Yeah.
Sexist.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm going to say addicted to porn. Mm-hmm. I'm going to say morbidly obese. I'm going to say hates pets.
Okay.
I'm going to say doesn't use deodorant, eats with his mouth open at a restaurant. Okay, so basically you could go down the list and you can list like 1,000 qualities.
Yeah, makes sense.
For a loser. And then a 0 out of 1,000 loser is someone who has none of those qualities. They're almost perfect. Like this type of person doesn't really exist, but they're basically perfect, right?
Yeah.
I think that everyone has a certain amount of loser points. So once again, I'm trying to walk you through this. I think that watching porn and having a porn addiction gives you a loser point. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
But if Bradley Cooper, it's not a good example. If Ronaldo, I'm just watching Ronaldo. If Ronaldo decides he's going to watch porn and I decide I'm not going to watch porn, that doesn't make Ronaldo a bigger loser than me. Okay?
Yeah.
Because he's probably just at a 9.99 because he's got everything else checked out. Professional soccer player, handsome as hell, billionaire, millionaire, whatever he is.
Yeah.
He's only docked himself 1 point, whereas me, brokey, okay, no money, so that's 1 loser point. Not a professional athlete. There's another loser point if you want to say. Okay, so circling back, when it comes to these gender roles, when I think of if I had to be like the worst possible man, I think that would be my wife shovels the driveway and mows the lawn and does the heavy lifting around the house while I
do the cooking.
Cook and do the dishwasher and these more soft jobs. But once again, this doesn't make you a bitch. If you're a man and your wife does all the heavy lifting jobs, you can still be the best man, like one of the best men in the world, because you can have a lot of other boxes checked out.
Yeah.
Just because it's 1 point out of 1,000.
Yeah.
Okay.
Makes
so
sense.
when I think of the worst possible man, I'd have to add that in there as one of the small traits that are included in the vast qualities that it takes to be a good man.
Okay.
That's my point. So we can move on. That's a hot topic. I like traditional gender roles. I'm not forcing on anyone. I'm just giving my opinion. Second topic.
I do the dishwasher.
Beautiful. Second topic.
Have to add that in there. I do the dishwasher.
I will. Monogamy versus polygamy.
Jesus fucking Christ. This is like the most fresh and fit fucking questions.
Yeah. Is monogamy the ideal relationship structure, or can polyamorous relationships be just as fulfilling and valid?
Personally, monogamy is the way to go for me. I will never... I never plan on exploring the poly side. I'll never do that.
Yep.
I like one woman. I want to be with one woman. That's it.
Now, what if you got the fresh and fit exclusive package where you can date multiple women, but the woman can only date you?
That is the most delusional take I've ever heard in my entire life, bro. I don't know why they think they're like Drake and like fucking Kendrick, bro. Like, they can just like fucking do whatever they want, bro. It's just so funny though. Like, they speak with such demeanor that they're just like, oh, okay, yeah, you know what? Yo, what's the guy's name? What's his name? The bald dude?
Myron.
Yo, I'm Myron, and I can do whatever the fuck I want, and I can fucking sleep with whoever I want. Like, bro, you can't. You're not that guy, bro. Like, I hope you see this, bro. Look at me. I'm similar to you. You're not that guy.
Damn.
Myron, bro. What the fuck is he gonna do, bro? Fucking pussy ass motherfucker. Anyways,
putting yourself on Myron's level.
I just don't understand. Like, I don't know. They just talk about like polyamorous relationships as if it's just like so normal now.
Right.
As if this has been a thing for years. Well, it has in a way. Different cultures have had polyamorous, relationships, but to me, it's just like nah. Yeah. There's no value in that, bro.
I hear you.
Yeah.
I hear you. I absolutely believe in monogamy. I believe that there should be a king and queen in the household.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, the wife should treat her husband as a king. The husband should treat her wife as a queen. I think that's very important.
Yep.
And I think it's important that it's done unconditionally as well.
Agreed.
Because if you only treat your wife as a queen when you believe she's acting as a queen, there's no way that can last. There's no way that can stay consistent where she can truly, after a time of when you treat someone the way you want them to be, they kind of become that person. You know what I mean?
Agreed.
If you treat someone like they're just a side piece, whatever, if they're just some girl you're going to be with for a little bit, they're going to behave as if they're just some girl you're going to be with for a bit. You're going to get more attitude.
Yeah.
Okay. If you treat them as a partner you want to be with for the long term, that you could potentially see yourself raising a family with, then you're going to get a much more pleasant human being and future wife.
Yeah.
So, and it goes both ways, obviously, with women and their boyfriends or their partners, is that if you treat your man like a king unconditionally, he will live up to actually behave as a king for you.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that.
You know what I mean?
I mean, same thing. Like, reverse the roles. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And another thing about this discussion, this is a caveat I like to throw in. Once again, just made my speech. I love the idea of the king and queen, and it's beautiful. But it's interesting to see, because in the West, in Canada, US, divorce rates are skyrocketing. Mm-hmm. They're at 40, 50%, something crazy.
Yeah.
And it's interesting to see like divorced people argue against polyamorous relationships, like they have in the Middle East, let's say, or they have in Islam, if you can like have 4 wives, for example.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier. There's different cultures that support polyamorous relationships.
Exactly. So the man in Islam can have 4 wives. I was talking about this. It was a very hot debate, and I was
on another episode.
No, no, just with some people.
Okay.
And I was basically saying how there's something like you can't completely bash the Islamic view of 2 wives, 3 wives, 4 wives. It can't be like this evil thing when the structure right now with monogamy in Canada and the US is falling apart, where everyone's getting divorced. And my main point, which is, I don't even know if I should say this on camera, but I'm going to say it, I don't care. I would rather have 2 wives than 0, is my point. So if there's something broken in the way that marriages are currently operating, that everyone's getting divorced, and I'd rather not end up with no wife and no family, because most of the time the wife gets custody of the kids. I'd rather not lose my kids.
Facts.
And be sitting at night eating my mac and cheese by myself.
True.
While my kids and my wife are making memories.
That's understandable, right? Because you don't want to be fucking alone.
Exactly.
So
it goes, for me, it goes obviously 1 wife at the very top, at the very tip top of the mountain.
Yeah, exactly.
Then 2, then 0. I'd much rather have 2 than 0. And this is a point that who I was talking to had a problem with. But I'm just saying that my overarching theme was that we need to fix monogamy. Something's broken, and maybe we should listen to something that they're saying, not to have multiple wives, but how are they in Islam, in different cultures, approaching their marriages? It doesn't have to be Islam, because there are Christian African countries where the divorce rate isn't as high. It's because I think we're so rich here, we're so advanced. Like obviously I'm not saying that I'm rich, but on a world stage, on a global stage, culturally, there are people who barely have a house to live in.
Yeah.
Right. So it's interesting, but no, of course, king and queen is my view.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Number 3, age gaps. What is an acceptable age difference in relationships, and when does it become problematic or predatory?
Okay, let's go back to high school for this one.
Interesting.
I have some people I want to call out.
You got molested by a teacher.
That is mental. Who got molested by a teacher? You?
I thought you did.
No, I think you did.
I never got molested by a teacher.
You did. Remember in class when you...
If I had to get molested by a teacher, it would be very much at the bottom of the list. Or low. Very close to the bottom.
Oh my days, bro. Anyways.
Okay, side note. Who's the most beautiful teacher at JSF? Side note.
What the fuck?
Who's the most beautiful teacher?
I don't know.
I don't really remember.
Bro, all the female teachers were fucking ass.
Okay. I remember everyone loved. I never had her.
Nah, she fell off, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
Have you visited recently?
Nope.
I have. Fell off.
This is very harsh.
I'm sorry. If you see, yeah, we're cutting this out. Never mind. Yeah, we're cutting all of this out for the last 2 minutes. We're cutting all of that out.
Age gaps.
So
tell me about a JSF story.
Yeah. So let's go back to high school for this one. Let's say, okay, in our high school, when I was in grade 11, me and you, we were experiencing some people in grade 12 that were dating ninth graders.
Mm.
You can cut this out, but like, remember like and like stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
So like, there's some.
I'll bleep the names.
Yeah, exactly. No, you don't even. Oh yeah, fine. Actually, yeah, bleep the names.
I'll bleep the names.
Bleep the fucking names. Y'all are not gonna know shit, bro. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Nah. Anyway, but yeah, like, yeah, there was like those two, and there was more, bro. There was more. There was a lot of things that we saw that were considered weird, bro. If you think about it, to me at least. I don't know. If I'm a 12th grader dating a ninth grader, I'd be like, bro. Like in our school, if you find that out, everyone's gonna be like, oh yeah. Like what the fuck is going on, bro? Like type shit. But I don't know. As you get out of high school, the age gaps kind of get normalized. So when you get to uni, if a fourth year is dating a first year, it's not that weird.
No, I don't. Yeah.
So that changed. I don't know. I guess the immature minds in high school are just like, yo, okay, you can't be doing this, bro. You can't be a 12th grader dating a ninth grader. But like, if you think about it, there are specifics that make it weird.
Yeah.
From like a 15-year-old like dating an 18-year-old, like that difference is fucking insane considering the age of consent in Canada is 16 years old, right?
Yeah.
So if you think about it, it's pretty weird.
Yeah. No, I hear you.
So in that case, yeah, age gaps can be weird in high school, but once you get out of high school and you get to uni, it's just like no one cares anymore, bro.
Would you date a girl older than you?
Yeah.
I already have. You already have?
Yeah.
How much older?
2 weeks.
Okay. How much? What would be your ceiling at this point? You're 20.
I wouldn't date a girl older than me.
No.
By like a large amount. No.
Okay.
As long as they're the same age as me, I don't care.
What month are you born in? September?
September.
So as long as they're 2003?
As long as they're anywhere from January to August, I'm fine with it.
Okay.
Considering like if they're like 7 months or
7
months, I don't care. Like it's whatever. As long as they're the same age as me, to me that's okay. Because typically for me, like from everyone I've met so far, it's usually in my year. Like you're gonna meet people in your year most of the time, right? Well, for you it's different because you know people like through this stuff.
Yeah.
But for me, as a first year student coming in, second year student, I'm typically hanging out with second years or third years or fourth years. But yeah, when I met people, I'm typically just meeting people my age. So I don't know. So far, it's only been like, okay, yeah, I'm just gonna hang around people my age, but I don't know. I really don't know. Like it can be. I'd say my ceiling would just be like, okay, since I'm 20 right now, turning 21, I would want them to be 20.
Mm-hmm.
The youngest would probably be like 19. Yeah.
Got it. So, one more thing. Wait, okay, let's talk. Let's go into the future. Marriage age.
Mm-hmm.
What could you see as the furthest possible age gap? Assuming, like, let's say you're older. How much younger could you envision your wife being? Like, what's the youngest possible difference?
I wouldn't want them to be. It's the same thing for me. I wouldn't want them to be
1 year.
Yeah, I don't want them to be older than me by more than 6-7 months.
Yeah, and no younger than 1 year.
Yeah, I'd say no younger than 1 year.
That's interesting. That's very interesting.
I mean, the younger that's just hard to think about right now, right? Because I don't know. Like personally, right now, my opinion is just I want them to be on the same track as me right now because you're meeting people in uni, right, that are progressing in the same years as you are.
Yeah.
But obviously, like, as you get into relationships, you realize that, you progress together. That's how I've been so far. You just progress together. You get out together.
Yeah.
Once you're out of uni, then the playground kind of fucking extends insanely. It's just like, okay, you see these couples that get out of uni, they break up, and then suddenly, fucking, like, you see some 30-year-old dating a 20-year-old. Like, there's just like a 10-year gap. I mean, my parents have a 10-year gap. They're married.
Yeah.
But that was normal back then.
Yeah.
Now people like keep it like kind of close, but I still see people that, have like pretty insane age gaps, but it depends on age, I guess.
I hear
I think in uni people focus on the 3-year gap, right? Between 4 to 1.
Yeah.
But once you get out of uni, it's a completely different playground. But personally, I still wouldn't want anyone that's older than me.
Got it.
So for me, it's like a 1 year up, 1 year down scale. Yeah, that's all I'd go for.
Sounds good. I have an awesome question for you.
Okay.
Would you rather date a girl who's older than you or taller than you?
Oh,
That's a good question.
oh shit. Older.
Older?
Yeah. Yeah, not taller.
It's tough. I
If
feel like a
If
bitch
I
around
were to
tall
date
girls.
someone that's taller than me, I would be like,
Anytime I was around, I just felt like a pussy
yeah,
all the time.
bro, that's
so
so
tough.
true.
It's so tough.
Oh
It'd be good to date a
days.
tall girl if you want your kid in the NBA.
Yeah, but like it's just like
It's a big price to pay.
That's an ego drop that you don't want.
Yeah.
That is insane, bro.
Yeah, it's a big risk.
You would have to be like madly in love with the person to
Yeah.
be like, you know what? I'm gonna consider marrying someone taller than me.
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
that's insane. No,
That's
no,
true.
no. I would never. I'd rather date older than someone taller than me.
Oh my goodness. Hold on.
Imagine you go out with that person and they're in heels and you're in fucking dress shoes and it's just like multiplied by 2.
It's a mess.
Finished, bro. It's done.
Let me make a quick call on
that's fine.
on the pod.
On the pod. Yeah, let's make a call right now.
My girlfriend's flying out to Scotland today, and I forgot to text her to have a good flight.
She's from Scotland?
No, well, she's from England.
Okay. Absolutely mental. Caught in 4K right now.
She's on the plane already.
That's crazy.
Damn. Catriona, I'm so sorry. This is heartbreaking.
Wow, this is mental.
I'm such a bad boy.
Cue some fucking dramatic music in
As
this
we're
pod
talking
right now.
about relationships, that's so tough.
You have to have the dramatic music right now. Like you have to find music and just
Oh, she's calling.
calling.
Hello?
Hello.
I am so sorry. I guess I just forgot. I had an alarm set on my phone. I swear I had an alarm set on my phone. It went off while I was showering, and then I just jet off to Dhruv's place. We're literally filming right now.
She is live on the pod.
You are live on VoV, and I'll probably post this just to make things up. I'm very sorry. How is the plane crowded? Did you get to your seat safe? That's good. How are your parents doing? Yes, it's very muffled. Sorry?
She's using earbuds.
Oh, you're using earbuds?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Have a phenomenal flight. Have a safe flight. I don't know if you're the type of person to clap when the plane lands, but if you want to do that, do that. Huh?
Please don't accuse me of that.
I honestly can't hear you.
Yeah, the mic is hella muffled.
Okay. I'll talk to you later.
Thank you. Thank you for calling.
Yeah.
For calling in the middle of your thing.
Yeah, sorry.
Say hi to Drew.
Hi, Dhruv. Oh,
Hello.
from Kat. He says hi. He says hi.
She says hi.
He says hi.
No, she says hi.
I can hear her in the background.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Anyways, we're gonna get back to it.
Thank you. Yeah. I'm gonna get to your episode.
I love you.
Leaving right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
That's so tough. I got exposed
That's
hard
insane.
there. I got exposed hard.
Yo,
On camera.
the cat is in this episode. Is making his episode appearance. He is here.
Yo, Gucci. You know Dhruv's cat's name is Gucci?
Yeah, it's pretty insane.
That's crazy. That's awesome. All right, next question.
The cat's tail is just in the frame.
I'll check it real quick. Casual sex versus serious commitment.
That is mental.
Is casual sex a healthy expression of personal freedom, or does it devalue the concept of a committed
She
relationship?
values the entire concept. Of,
Give your take. I'm gonna check the camera.
Okay, well, guys, see, while he's checking the camera, I want you to understand that meaningless sex is fucking ass. Like, what the fuck is the point, bro? Like, what are you doing with your life? Get your shit together. Do you think you're gonna be like 30 years old being like, oh yes, I want casual sex. It's great. Are you retarded? Anyways, point is, yo, find a serious committed relationship and stop being a bitch. Fucking dumbass, bro.
Yeah.
I know so many people that are like that right now, bro. It's actually insane. Like,
I don't get it.
I don't understand what the fun is, bro. Like,
I mean, listen, okay, as a man with balls and testosterone, I can understand the idea of like it being fun to just like meet a girl somewhere, like at a club or a bar, and go back to your place and just, get things on in theory. But then the actual process of doing it, of carrying that out, of being like, hi, I just met you, let's do something that probably should only be done in marriage. I don't know. You got to be a little bit crazy, because it's like you're just kind of it's using a human being. And I think that's a very important thing, is like sexual intimacy is big.
yeah.
It's not just something you just throw around, I don't think. On a moral side, because I'm going to make a gender difference here. On a spiritual level, it's equally bad for both the man and the woman. Like,
Okay.
both of them are indulging in a sinful act.
Yeah.
But I think that it actually has just scientifically, according to the data, it has a worse impact on women, on their mental health, because in society they're criticized far more for having a high body count versus a man. A man with a high body count is seen as the shit, cool. He can get a bunch of chicks, whereas a girl with a lot of guys, you don't want to be that.
Yeah.
So when girls get caught up in this, it's far worse just psychologically for them. Obviously, it's a bad thing either way, but I think it does more damage to the girls.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think girls are definitely like way more judged about their body count compared to men, and that's seen as a red flag now.
Yep.
Okay, when you meet someone new and you start talking to them and they tell you, "Oh, my body count is 10 plus."
Yep.
Bro, I have a friend, his body count's 30. You know who you are. That's mental.
Dude or a girl?
It's a dude.
Okay.
But it's just like, bro, 30?
Yeah.
That's Stephen Curry numbers. That's mental. Anyways, that's a side note, but that's staying in the podcast. You know who you are. Anyways, what I'm saying is, if I met a girl, a random ass girl, like, I'm not even interested, just met her and talked to her, right? Normal conversation gets to the point where it's just like, okay, what's your body count? Comes out of nowhere. And she says, fucking 30? Fam, do you know what the fuck I'd do? I'd literally leave. I'd get up, I'd stand up and be like, you are a dirty person.
Okay.
And I will never associate with you ever again.
Got
as a
it.
man.
Interesting.
You actually thought I was gonna say that? That is mental.
I thought you were going to
This
say.
guy gave me the eyes. You thought I was gonna say, you dirty nah, that's insane.
No, but I'm surprised you're comfortable saying that, but you're not comfortable talking about gender roles.
Yeah, because this is a much there's not much to say about this. It's just like, what is too much and what is too little. Well, no, there's not too little, but you know what I'm saying. Like, when it's too much, it's too much.
Yeah. It's just it's a mindset. It's like, how does this person think about life?
Exactly. Like, bro, if you have a body count above 10, like, you're just like I don't even know how a girl's gonna take you seriously as a man.
As a man?
Yeah, imagine, like, you're trying to find a wife now, right? Your body count's 30. Your body count's 30. I'm just targeting my boy right now. Bro, holy shit. Yeah, no, if your body count's 30 and you're trying to find a wife and you actually tell them 30, you're telling me a girl's not going to be like, yo, that is crazy. I'm getting away from this, bro.
I think it would just raise the question of like, I don't think that you're going to be serious with me.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, because they know that off that information already, depending on the guy's age, obviously, right? They can already determine that this guy's not serious.
Right.
That's the assumption, right?
Yeah.
The assumption is, okay, since your body count's too high, you're not serious about women, you just want casual.
Yeah.
I want a commitment. It's not going to work out.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah. And I think that when a dude has a high body count, I think that there's like, it's not the bodies itself that makes it a turnoff. It's literally just the suspicion of, I don't know if you're going to actually treat me the way I want to be treated. Whereas with men when women have a high body count. It's like I think it's natural when a dude doesn't want to think about his wife having slept with 10 other men.
Well, yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
But that's why, I mean, ideally our society wants a virgin woman for their wife, right? Are you ever going to find that? Who knows? But if you're expecting that as a man who has 30 bodies,
Yeah. No, but that's the thing. It's
mental.
It's hypocritical.
It is hypocritical.
I think
I agree.
If a society where everyone, if a dude really wants that, because I think that like guys care more. Guys want their wives to be virgins. If you want your wife to be a virgin, you can't go and take a bunch of virginities before you're married.
That's what I'm saying.
You're ruining the pool.
You're ruining it. You're ruining it. You know what I mean? I don't know. Fuck, bro. Anyway, you guys know what I'm talking about. You're ruining it.
So it's hypocritical. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So, anyways, that's an interesting one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, overall, it's just hypocritical, though. But everyone has their view on it. So.
Yeah. Number 5. We're taking our time with these. This is going to be a long episode. I think it's going to be good, though.
Mm-hmm.
Cheating and forgiveness.
That is mental.
Can relationships survive infidelity, and should they? How should partners handle cheating? If my girl cheated on me, it's hilarious to think about. It would never happen. It's actually very comforting to think of when you can be secure of that. When you're worried about loyalty in your relationship with your woman, I can't imagine how unsafe, how terrible that would feel. But anyways, if that happened to me, that's instant breakup, obviously.
Agreed.
I think that should be the case for every man. I think that should be the case for every woman. And a problem of why people don't leave their partners when they cheat, I think, is because the discrepancy between who's out of whose league is so huge. It's so big.
Mm-hmm.
The example I want to give is Connor McDavid. There was a clip of Connor McDavid cheating on his girl. This was
Really?
Yeah, like 2 years ago.
Damn.
I think 2 years
no
ago.
clue.
Yeah. And they're still together, and now they're married. They were just girlfriend, boyfriend back then. I think now they're getting married. So it's like, this was obviously, she saw this. This was everywhere. It was viral.
Yeah.
Why would she still stay with him? Well, because he's Connor McDavid. You're gonna break up with Connor McDavid.
See,
You probably should.
That's the thing, bro. When it comes to famous people doing it, and they're doing like they're conducting these activities.
Yep.
And all of a sudden, since they are this big fucking figure that, oh, I'm Connor McDavid, I can do whatever the fuck I want. It's just an ego thing, right?
Yep.
It's just like, okay, the girl's not gonna leave because I'm Connor McDavid.
Right.
It's ego.
Right.
Right. So I can do what I want. But
Right.
as a man, like us, bro, you can't expect that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You cannot
100%.
expect that at all.
And just thinking, like, I'm just trying to think of that woman's thought process. It's like if you were completely sound, like if you were the absolute most philosophically well-read human being on the planet, I would think you might break up, but I don't think she's that. I think that she understands that she's with an incredible man, and a man that would be basically impossible to replace. So she's like, I guess I just gotta get cheated on, which is an unfortunate reality.
That's crazy because trust is a very important part of a relationship, right?
I agree.
Like,
But maybe it's not the most important.
it is
Maybe
hard
status
to-
is the most important.
yeah, it depends on the person, I guess. But for me, trust is a big issue, right?
Yeah.
Like you need to have trust between both people.
Yeah.
And it can be rebuilt if the time is put in, but
Right.
it depends on the maturity of the couple, obviously, right?
Exactly.
So it all comes down to maturity, but at the same time, it's just like if you don't have that trust, no matter who you are, if I'm fucking Connor McDavid and my girlfriend doesn't trust me or she doesn't trust me, like,
Yeah.
okay, sure, yeah, but that doesn't mean that what he's doing is like politically correct. Obviously.
No. What he's doing is wrong.
It's just wrong. Yeah.
I understand the human nature of like, I'm not gonna lose my girl and I can get with this other chick.
Yeah.
It's bad. You shouldn't do that,
Yeah. It's.
obviously. But once again, I'm not in Connor McDavid's position. I don't know. I can't speak for Connor McDavid.
Mhm.
Anyways, the same thing like it happens with if a dude is with a girl who's way too hot for him, and she cheats, he needs to leave right there. But a lot of
facts.
guys don't.
That's
a lot of
true.
guys are like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get anything like this for the rest of my life.
Yeah, that's the thing. When again, ego. It's all about ego, right? If the girl is just not in the same league as the guy. It's just like, yeah, the guy's probably just gonna think like, yo, when am I ever gonna get to do this again?
Yeah.
Like where am I gonna find this again?
Yeah.
I don't want to restart. I don't want to go look for someone else.
Literally.
So yeah.
Interesting question. Number 6, financial responsibility. Should financial responsibilities be shared equally, or should one partner, typically the male, be the primary breadwinner?
Interesting.
Kind of goes back to traditional gender roles.
Yeah, it does. I think personally it's just like related to household stuff. I think you can balance it however way you want. Depends on your mortgage situation, depends on your insurances, your expenses, your monthly expenses, your daily expenses, no matter what. It could be balanced, it could be one way or another. One person could be paying for house bills, one person could be paying for groceries. It does not matter, but as long as it gets the job done, it gets the job done.
Absolutely. Yeah. No, my answer is basically the same as the gender roles one. Dating after a breakup. How soon is too soon to start dating after a breakup, especially when this was for divorce. That's fine. How soon is too soon to be dating after a breakup? Also depends.
How soon?
Yeah.
I'd say like a couple months.
It'd have to be a percentage of the time you were together, no? I feel like it's not.
Not always. But
You don't think that if
it depends on how things ended.
if
Because
you were
there's so many hypotheticals, right?
yeah.
Like if the couple ended on bad terms, I'd say like a year, bro. Because like you take time to heal, grow as a person, learn from your mistakes or whatever. There's a period of time that needs to be like assessed. Like it's part of like self growth, right? So to me, it's just like if you end on bad terms, I'd say like a year.
I was gonna say if you end on bad terms, it'd be a day.
How?
Because you don't care about the person anymore. If it ends on bad terms, like maybe you do still care.
The question was, how soon is too soon, right?
Yeah. If things ended ugly for me, I feel like I would date sooner.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, if it's too soon, then yeah, too soon would be like in terms of early, right? So like yeah, like I'd say a day, like you.
Oh no! You were still we're on the same thing. You're saying that you should only start dating after a year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm saying you should start dating the next day.
There's so many hypotheticals, bro.
If it ends ugly, then
how ugly are we talking?
I don't know. For me, I just think if it ended well, I would feel more responsibility to make sure that my ex was not going to be too upset that I got a new girlfriend the next week. I think that's wrong. I think I should wait longer to make sure she has time to heal.
So you're talking about like going out with somebody else after.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about
Getting
going back to
back
the
with
same
them?
person.
Oh, no.
No. That's what I'm talking about.
New person. You're talking about...
I'm talking about getting back with the same person.
Got it.
Starting to date again, I'd say like a couple months.
Okay.
Yeah, a couple months. Or you said the next day?
I said if it ends ugly...
Then the next day.
Yeah,
makes sense.
If you're gonna, if you guys are fighting the day before, you owe her nothing.
Yeah,
I think. I don't know.
It obviously depends on, again, how it ended, how attached you are to the person.
Right.
There's a lot of factors, but personally, I wouldn't do it the next day. I'd probably take like a month or two to like heal and, grow.
Yeah.
But, that's my answer. I'd say like 1 to 2 months is like what I would do at least.
That's fair. Number 8. This one's, I don't know. Maybe you'll have some thoughts. Living together before marriage. Is cohabitation before marriage beneficial for a relationship, or does it increase the risk of divorce?
Comes down to the maturity of the couple.
Yeah.
I really think that you don't have to be married to live together.
Nope.
I don't care about labels like that. But if you're at a stage in your relationship where it's come to that point where you're like, life would be better if we were living together and it's possible to do it, do it. Yeah. Who's stopping you?
Yeah.
Do it.
I know a story of a couple who got married. They dated for 8 years, got married, lived together for 1 year. Turns out dude was like slob.
Really?
Was like a man-child, basically. Not going to say who, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Then they got divorced.
Interesting.
Like literally within a year.
That's true. I mean, personally, I've heard from my own family, like...
You got to know some living habits, right?
That's what I'm saying. Before you even consider getting married to somebody, you have to understand how the dynamic would be with them living with you in your
Yeah.
house,
Yeah.
right? Because a relationship is a relationship, but there's certain things that
You wouldn't be able to notice.
exactly you will not notice until you start living with them.
Yeah.
That's where compromise kicks in, right? Because there's certain ways that one person lives and there's certain ways that the other person lives. It could create clashes,
Yeah.
right? So we don't know.
100%.
But yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So I feel like the earlier you move in, the better, because you get to see those things, right? So then you actually understand, like, yo, how does my partner live? Can I deal with these things? If I can, and I can compromise, I'll compromise. If I cannot, we will either set a boundary for it, or if it cannot be done, then it's done. You know, it won't work out.
I hear you. Number 9, prenups.
Prenups.
Should you sign a prenuptial agreement?
Define a prenuptial agreement in this scenario.
Basically, just if you guys get divorced, she doesn't get half your stuff.
She does not.
She does
your stuff.
not.
Yeah,
You should sign it.
I think, yeah.
So-
I would.
The debate is that why would we sign a prenup if you are marrying me? We're going to be together forever. You wanting to sign this prenup is basically saying that you're going to
Because
divorce me.
It's like a
Let's play this. I'm the
probability.
wife. I'm Mrs. Fagoonee.
Okay.
Dhruv, you rapping bitch. I'm not signing this prenup because I should probably have a little bit of a girlier voice, but I'm not going to do that on camera. I'm not signing this prenup because I want to be with you forever. This gives you an outlet to leave me and leave me stranded with nothing.
This is where.
Especially if I'm taking care of your kids and folding your laundry.
That's what I'm saying.
You pussy.
Basically, it's just like, should anything bad happen, which it can, you don't know what can happen in the future. As a person like living in in North America in general, you know the divorce rates are high, so somehow it's a normal thing here. For us personally, like in the brown culture, it's not normal. Like for so far, I've never seen a brown like couple recently get divorced since I've been here, but I'd say the prenup is a good idea, just simply because you don't know what the future holds. Things change. Anything can happen.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
my answer.
That's fair. I don't think I would sign a prenup, but it is kind of appealing because I like to have control. I don't want to leave my ex-wife with absolutely zero and her be poor. But I don't think she needs half of my money.
There you go.
That's a lot.
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe we should sign something that makes it so that you get a certain amount, but not half.
Yeah, half is
Especially if,
do you know
like-
how insane that is.
That's a lot.
Imagine her income is good, and yours is slightly higher.
Yeah.
She gets double her income.
Yeah.
Or like half of like her own income again.
Well, yeah, I think it's half of everything.
Half of assets, right?
Half of assets that the couple shares. So like if your wife is richer than you, then you'd be taking her shit. But I'm saying in a scenario where the man has more.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Nah, bro, that'd be insane. Bro, half my assets gone.
It happened with a soccer player.
I know.
His
I saw
girl
that.
divorced him, and then it turns out all of his stuff was in his mom's name, and
Yeah.
he took her shit.
Yeah, literally.
That's funny.
That was
Anyways,
insane.
next question. Number 10. PDA. How do you feel about public displays of affection?
Huh. Where?
There's different types of PDA
Where?
in public.
Yeah, where in public? Let's talk about a scenario. Let's say I'm on campus, right?
Yeah,
I'm at UTM. I'm in my cafeteria.
Yep.
There's a bunch of booths everywhere.
That's good.
There's a bunch of tables, booths, whatever.
Yeah.
Personally, if I'm like hugging my girl, I don't care, bro.
What do you mean by hugging? Like hugging
Hugging as in-
goodbye or like cuddling while you're eating your food?
I'd say just like casual touch. Like that. I don't know. I mean, is that considered PDA though?
I don't think so. We're going to take a quick break for the camera
Hmm.
and then we'll get back into it.
We're good.
Talk about PDA.
Yeah, PDA. Yeah, as I was saying like before, like it's just like in a public setting, like I was saying earlier, like the cafeteria and stuff. It's just I don't think it's PDA for you to like casually be, like cuddling in a way that doesn't show too much like like it's not cringe, right? If you're cuddling with your partner, not in a way that's like too affectionate, right? There's levels to PDA. So, like if you're just like casually just hugging your partner before like with your friends, you're just chilling, you're just like putting like an arm around her. I don't think that's like bad, but there's obviously extents to it. Can be like pretty cringe, right? Like if you're like fucking making out in public.
Yeah.
Like let's say there's like a big ass booth, right? Let's say I'm in like UTM, people know Davis is our like cafeteria, and there's like a couple booths there in which you could like lie down, right? You could lie down. Imagine like you're just lying down and you're with your significant other just making out on the booth in front of the entire campus.
Yeah.
Like, bro, like that is insane.
Just for Vic students, a little bit of a story. Not much of a story, actually. I think that these two chicks thought they were alone. I was on my laptop kind of in the corner of Goldring Student Center on one of the couches, kind of typing away, doing my thing. Live makeout session. Sound effects were echoing. One thing I'll say is that lesbians kiss pretty slow. I don't know if you know this.
I don't know any of that.
I've just discovered this. Okay.
That is crazy.
Shout out to the lesbians. But yeah, there's a fun fact. PDA. I don't know, man. Like I agree with you. There's levels to it. I wouldn't necessarily. I don't feel comfortable kissing my girlfriend in public.
100%.
Like holding hands, sure.
Mm.
Just like try not to get too cuddly. Try not to make other people feel uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable. Yeah, 100%.
Because I feel uncomfortable when I see people getting a little bit too affectionate. So that's just my thing. Anyways, next one. What are you on, 11? Number 11.
11?
Social media's impact.
Ooh.
Does social media help relationships by facilitating communication, or does it harm them by creating unrealistic expectations and opportunities for infidelity?
The answer is it does not help. No, it doesn't, because it gives you an opportunity to either communicate with others, no matter what it is. Like, I mean, personally, I have a public profile, right? So anybody could reach out to me. So it's different, but still, like overall, I'd say it doesn't really help a relationship. No.
Yeah, I don't think so either. And it sets it up for you to compare your partner to people you see online, which isn't healthy. I'm very happy that my personal feed, none of that. Like there's no chicks on my Explore. Like a lot of guys have like models and like
mine's just sports.
Swimsuit. Yeah, literally.
Mine's literally just soccer and basketball.
So I got no chicks on my personal account, but VoV has chicks on it because I guess the people that the VoV account follows are more they engage more with that stuff than the people I follow, which makes sense. I only engage with the classiest of ladies and gentlemen, but yeah, no, I see that stuff on the VoV account. I'm like, this is harmful. This is bad for
a relationship,
for couples. Yeah,
100%. I agree.
It's terrible. Anyways, that's just something I thought.
I mean, it also depends on who you follow, because there's a reason why that's on your feed in the first place, right?
Imagine, I don't know what guys are out here actually following these like models so they can get their people can see that you follow.
Oh no, yeah, of course.
The OnlyFans chick, you freak.
Yeah, exactly.
It's insane. It's insane.
Guys, you freak.
It's insane to me that people
because
do this.
Even your For You page on TikTok. I don't use TikTok personally anymore. That shit's fucking like ass in my opinion. Sorry for everybody watching, but
sorry, China.
I'm not watching any of that shit. Not deleted that app for like a year and a half. Best time of my life.
Awesome.
Anyways, even your For You page on TikTok, like, the stuff you have coming up on your For You page is for you, because you are the one bringing it towards yourself. Yeah. You are attracting that content towards you.
Yeah.
If you go on my Instagram, you're going to find sports, soccer, basketball, sports news.
Yeah.
Because everything that I'm searching or following or even doing is just sports related.
Yeah.
You're not going to pull up my Instagram and see fucking women in a fucking swimsuit.
Yeah.
No.
100%.
You're just going to find sports.
It's awesome.
Because whatever social media, no matter what, before you sign up for social media, you know it's free, right? Social media is free. In the terms and agreements, you're selling all your information. That's one. You're selling all your information, and they're tracking every single key that you're typing on your phone, laptop, or computer. That's why they have access to so many things that you're interested in.
Yeah.
That's why whenever you pull up your Instagram, yesterday I was doing some shopping, right? Yesterday I was doing some shopping. The second I type whatever I'm shopping for, it could be like clothes. Let's say I was shopping OVO, right? I go on my Instagram today. OVO ads are popping up on my Instagram.
Yeah. It's insane the speed that it happens to.
Bro, it's fucking insane. The second you search it up, it's on your Instagram.
Yeah.
Oh, here's an ad for OVO. It came out of fucking nowhere.
Crazy.
Yeah,
Crazy.
because people don't realize that the second you sign up for social media, okay, it's free, but it's free for a reason.
Yeah.
They're taking
You're
all
the
your
customer.
information. You are the customer.
You're being sold.
You are the customer.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
agree. It's crazy. No, social media is pretty dangerous in a lot of ways. It's great in a lot of ways, but
Yeah, there's also a lot of good things, but there's bad things as well.
of course. Next up, another thing social media says is it's kind of leveled out I'd say like dating has become kind of global now. Like before, there's no like you talk to the girls in your town.
Oh,
and
yeah.
The coolest guy will get the prettiest girl in his town, but now the prettiest girl in that town is getting invited by fucking LeBron James to go to the Lakers game or whatever. You know what I mean?
Back in my parents' generation, bro, they were just communicating by landline telephones, bro.
Yeah.
Like landline telephones in the cities. It's the only way they would communicate.
Literally.
Now it's just fucking. There's so many options, bro. It's insane.
Literally. Next question. Number 12. Gender identity and sexual orientation. We can get very deep into this. I'm going to keep it simple. Let's not go there, I think. My main question is, would you date a bisexual girl?
Yeah,
Yeah?
I already have.
You already have?
Mm.
Okay. Interesting.
That's okay.
Okay.
Bisexual is completely fine with me.
Got it.
Not that it entails that the couple is, polyamorous with the opposite gender or with the same gender. But yeah, I'm okay with that.
There you go. Next question. Number 13. Parenting styles. How should couples handle significant differences in parenting styles and philosophies? I like that. I put this question in here just because it implies that as a couple you should be thinking about parenting styles, which is something I do talk about with my girlfriend. I feel like a lot of people don't look that far into the future. Mm-hmm. Well, no, that's not. I shouldn't say that, but I feel like just these people that are in it for the short term, who don't like once again the one night stand culture, all this. Kind of thing. I think culture. That if you're dating someone, then eventually you guys should be talking about
marriage,
what a family would look like.
Yeah, of course, 100%.
So. Like when you have these conversations or not, but like what do you say when there's a disagreement on something like family? Not necessarily parenting styles, let's throw that. Just like family in general, like the dynamic.
Well, everyone has their preferences, right? I don't really know what the disagreement could be about. What could it be about? Like for you, what do you think? Anything to disagree on?
Let's say what if you guys disagreed on if your son wanted to identify as a girl? Maybe we shouldn't use that example.
Yeah. Use that example. Oh my god. Oh my days. Alright, find another example.
This question. Question 14. The role of therapy.
The role of therapy.
Is couples therapy a necessary tool for maintaining a healthy relationship, or should couples be able to resolve issues on their own?
Personally, communication is a very big thing for me.
Good.
I pride myself on my communication. I'm well versed in my communication.
Yeah, nice. I got it, yeah.
But yeah, no, in a relationship, like 100%, you should be able to solve 99% of problems by yourselves. If it comes to the point where nothing is fucking working, like nothing, like both people have lost faith, yeah, I mean, couples therapy can be an option, right? But personally, I'd always try to communicate first.
What about solo therapy?
Solo therapy for like
depressed people.
So just about yourself.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with your relationship. Yeah, I mean, I approve of solo therapy. If it benefits you, yeah, go ahead.
There you go. Well, just a side question.
Yeah.
Last question, number 15. A bit of a softer question. We've been having a lot of heavy hitters here.
Mm-hmm.
Relationship milestones. Is there a right or wrong timeline for relationship milestones, such as... never mind. I don't like the way this question is answered. What I wanted to talk about is relationship milestones as in, what do you think couples should celebrate? Because like, what's the first anniversary really? Because I've like some couples do like 1 month or 2 week anniversary. It's like, yo, I don't know if I'm down with that. It sounds like a lot of work.
Personally, I think 1 month is acceptable. 3 month would be the next one.
Simp.
You wouldn't celebrate 2 months.
That's hard simp though.
How is that hard simp?
Just like why not just wait for the 1 year anniversary? It's the real thing.
I don't know. It keeps it fun, bro. It just gives you something to look forward to, you know?
So like okay, but like on this 1 month anniversary, like what are you getting her
You're
gifts?
just no, you're just going on a date and chilling.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that's what I would do.
I guess.
Like you just go on a date night and celebrate. Okay, like we've been committed for this long.
Yeah.
It's just something to look forward to. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's
it doesn't
fair.
have to be like, oh, this is an anniversary. I have to get you like this $5,000 gift every fucking month. Like no, man.
Okay.
No, it's just something to look forward to. Keeps your vibes and relationship fairly happy and up. Yeah, so I'd say like 1 month is acceptable. There's nothing special about 2 months. 3 month is like a quarter of a year.
First
Okay, cool.
quarter. Yeah.
Nice, first quarter. Wow. I mean, I don't really care, but it's just like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. It's something to look forward to.
Yeah.
Second would be 6 months. Next one would be 12.
Yeah.
So a year, and
Awesome.
then it goes by year.
Sweet.
Yeah, that's the way I would do it.
Respect. Sounds good, man. Awesome.
Then after the first year, it's just like, okay, yeah, we wait for the next year now.
Okay, what if after the first month, she was like, Drew, I want you to give me your chain, your gold chain you got on right now.
The first month of dating? Like, what do you mean give?
Like you didn't get her a present for your 1 month anniversary, and she's like, Drew, I was hoping you would give me your gold chain. She's super hot too.
Well, if I'm in the long run with this person, sure, I'll give the chain. I don't care.
That's crazy. 1 month.
Okay, not 1 month. Yeah, I wouldn't. No, 1 month is fucking crazy.
You gotta make a song after that called "Missing Gold Chain."
No. Missing gold chain.
Lost chain.
Oh
Missing
my
gold.
lost chain. That is mental. No, I wouldn't. 1 month, hell no.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd say like it'd have to take like 6 months to a year.
Got it.
Yeah.
Sweet, man. That is the relationship segment wrapped up.
Yeah, wrap this shit up, bro.
That was quite a ride. We covered a lot of bases. Been at it for a while. You might have the record for the longest VoV episode of all time. So
That is
congratulations
crazy.
if that's the case.
That is crazy.
We'll see how long you can hold it for. We're getting into our final segment
Mm-hmm.
of the show. Top 10 Juice WRLD, as I mentioned earlier.
Let's get ready for this shit.
I took time on my list. It was not an easy list to make, but I got it here, as you can see. Top 10 Juice.
I got mine as well.
We're going to go one by one. If you're not a Juice WRLD fan, honestly, feel free to click off. You're not going to know these songs. I won't
You know,
take
no,
them.
no. If you don't know these songs, you go listen to them because they're fucking good.
There's
Yeah.
a real Juice WRLD fan speaking
That's
right
what
there.
I'm saying.
Juice WRLD, obviously RIP. It's been gone from us for almost 5 years.
That is so crazy.
It is crazy.
In December it's gonna be 5
December
years, right?
2019, yeah.
That's insane.
So, obviously, Drew can attest to this. Before he passed away, Juice WRLD was my favorite rapper, still is my favorite rapper. I'm not like these bandwagon, like, what do you call them? Jump ship? I don't know. These bandwagoners.
Bandwagon, yeah.
These bandwagoners who just started listening to Juice after he died, like everyone did with X.
Oh yeah, facts.
So-
Even King Von. Remember when King Von died?
No,
You don't
I
know
don't even know who that is.
Okay, well he passed away like last year. When King Von died, I just saw everyone's stories go like, oh, I'm just like they're just putting fucking songs of him in their stories like, yeah, 3 a.m. by King Von, so sick. Like, bro, why do you have to do that though?
Yeah.
Like even when Pop Smoke died, like he's famous, you know Pop
Yeah,
Smoke.
yeah,
right? Pop Smoke, it was different. Like everybody listened to his music, but still there were still people who were like, yo, I'm gonna play his music after he died. But yeah, it's just bandwagon, bro.
Yeah, literally.
I don't know. I don't know why people do that.
So
but,
that's not the case for me. Juice WRLD been a fan of his. Dhruv, I can say, has also been a fan of his. He's not the bandwagon either. But we're going to go through this list. We're going to go start at number 10. Drew's going to give his 10. I'm going to give my 10. He's going to give his 9. I'm going to give my 9. At the end, I'm sure I'll be able to provide you with a combined list to see if we have any songs in common. I think we'll have at least one.
Maybe.
At least,
I think. I told you, mine's kind of like, it's different.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll start at number 10. You can go ahead.
Armed and Dangerous.
I can respect the pick. Not in my top 10.
Really?
Nope. But Armed and Dangerous number 10. It's classic. Catchy. But yeah. No, okay. Fair.
What's yours?
Number 10 for me. I can't believe Trippie Redd made it into the top 10. But
what the? There's no way.
1400 999 freestyle.
Oh, I forgot about that
You
song.
remember that one?
No, because I went on his profile, right? I forgot. It doesn't show all.
Doesn't show the appears on
the features. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It didn't show the features.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that'd be in my top 10 as well.
Okay. Well, we'll just.
Yeah, we'll combine it later, but yeah.
Yeah. 1409. That's a banger. That's a good one. Number 9.
Number 9 is I'll Be Fine.
Oh, I have I'll Be Fine.
Actually?
It's higher on my list, but it's in there. That's a banger. I love that one.
Yeah.
That was a classic. For me, number 9, Up, Up and Away.
Really?
Up, up and away. In this cave in there. Yeah.
No, that song is good. It's not in my top 10.
That's a soft one. I like it. It's good. Yeah.
It's not in my top 10. It's in my top 15.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, it's in my top 15.
Number 8.
Number 8, Who Shot Cupid?
8 seems high for Who Shot Cupid. Not gonna lie
I
to
don't know,
you,
bro. It's one of my favorite songs on Death Race for Love. Honestly.
How many? What album is the most prevalent on your list? Like which album has the most songs in the top 10?
Let me check. Actually, it's just Armed and Dangerous. I think it's a mix of every album, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I did it in a way where I looked at every album and I picked the top ones from every album that I like.
Got it.
But I
So-
like the most because there's a lot of good songs in all albums. So
It's fair. Who Shot Cupid, number 8. For my number 8, this is the only song I have in Future and Juice WRLD album. I only have one,
okay.
and it's Hard Work Pays Off.
Really?
They say hard work pays off. I've been feeling paid off.
That's like the one I don't like on the album.
What? That's a banger. That's a good one.
I don't know. It just didn't hit.
Both of us, our number 8s, we don't approve of. That's okay.
That's crazy.
Number 7. You're not going to like my number 7, I don't think.
My number 7 is Empty.
That's all right. That's a good one. I like that one. First song on Death Race for Love.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Empty.
I can respect it. Number 7. For me, it's The Light.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my days.
I when that was unreleased, I loved it. It got officially released, so I have to put it in number 7.
For background info, Carter was in my house for the past 2 hours. We were upstairs watching the Portugal-France game, blasting Juice WRLD, and I told him The Light is all right, but it's not anywhere near my top 10.
It's not that good, he said.
Not
I was like,
even
I
close.
can't tell him it's in my top 10. But yeah, number 7. Number 6.
Can't Die.
I can see it.
Can't Die.
I can see it. Can't die. Sometimes feels like, yeah. And then he did die. Yeah.
That is fucking crazy.
Number 6 for me. A very recent release. I don't even know.
Really?
I hope you've heard it. It's Lyrical Lemonade, Juice WRLD, and Corday, Doomsday.
I've heard it.
You've heard it?
That's pretty good.
I like that one. Number 6, yeah.
That's in your top 10 all time?
Yeah.
Really?
And it might be recency bias.
I think it is recency
It might be recency bias, but
I don't know. I personally just take the ones I've listened to the most.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
fair.
And I know every single lyric to all these songs that I put in.
Yeah.
So.
That's fair. Number 5.
Robbery.
That's a good one. I like that you put a radio hit in there because I feel like a lot of artist fans, they feel like they have to hate the radio songs for
Wait,
some
what?
reason.
Robbery is not a radio song?
Yeah, it is.
What radio played Robbery?
Like all of them.
No, they didn't.
99.
I've never hopped on Virgin Radio or Kiss
99.9.
92.5. There's no way they played Robbery.
Oh yeah, that was the radio song for that album.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I never heard it on the radio. I've never heard a Juice WRLD song on the radio other than
Really?
Lucid Dreams.
What about Come and Go with Marshmello?
Oh yeah, Come and Go as well.
So
That's not on my top 10 either.
I think
so.
no me. I'm not a fan of the what is it, the trap beats.
Yeah. There's one when that was unreleased, when Come and Go was unreleased, I I had an unreleased version of it. That beat with it was so sick.
Oh yeah.
But then when he announced Marshmallow was on it, I was like, okay, this is gonna be very different compared to what I heard.
Yeah,
So and it was.
Yeah.
So yeah.
My number 5, Rich and Blind.
Okay.
Is it on your top 10?
It is 100%.
Okay,
But
good.
it's. I'm not gonna tell you where it is.
I knew you liked that one. I wasn't sure, but yeah. So we got 2 in common so far, I'd say, right?
So yeah, I have I'll Be Fine and you
Rich and
have
Blind.
Rich and Blind, and I have Rich and Blind.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that one. Number 4.
Go with the Kid Laroi. And
Yeah. I know the song. It's ass.
Are you stupid?
That is so far the worst.
I saw that live
Song.
2 weeks ago.
Give a I don't care.
That song is amazing.
Go, go, go. She already. Have
Have you heard his verse on it? His
Sorry.
verse is
I can't say that. Cut that
is
out.
mental. Cut
that
right
out.
Bleep that shit right now.
Song sucks.
You're so stupid, bro. His verse. That was his last verse ever before he died. By the way.
Really?
Yeah, he recorded that verse with Laroi before he died.
Nice.
Yeah.
Crazy. Still ass.
Fucking dumbass.
Juice WRLD's verse is fine, but if you have Kid Laroi, and I like Kid Laroi. This is coming from a guy who actually likes Kid Laroi.
I love Laroi. I
Tear
just
Me
went to his
Apart.
concert.
You ever heard Tear Me Apart?
Yeah, I have.
Banger. Bleed. Banger.
Bleed. What just happened?
I don't know that one.
Oh, I'll play it after the pod. Whatever.
Anyways, yeah, like that one just did not even come close for me. Not even close.
Wow.
Number 4 for me is I'll Be Fine.
Okay.
I have it at number 4.
Respect.
It's a good one. Number 3.
Shorty. Future and Juice WRLD album. Shorty.
Yeah.
I like that song, bro. It's a short song that is hype, good verses from both. Wait, Shorty's only with Juice, I'm pretty sure.
Is it?
I don't think Future's even in that song. Let me check real quick. I'm pretty sure he's not. Oh no, Shorty, he is on it. Future is on it as well. But both verses are so good. The rhythm is so good. It's a hype song.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. It's not as bad as Go. I'll say that. Number 3 for me. Top 3. This is from the most recent album. Not Enough. Do you know that song?
Oh yeah. Not enough.
Yeah, does that feel
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Na 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 na.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I know that song.
I like that one. That one was.
It's a
I'm
good
surprised it got so.
How
high.
is it so high though?
I know it is pretty high. I'll admit that, but it's got a good beat. I love the beat. It's up beats, tempo, high tempo. It's good. Anyways,
Number 2, Bandit. Bandit with NBA YoungBoy.
this is another ass pick.
Banger song.
No, it's not.
It is, bro. It's
He's-
okay. Exclude YoungBoy's part. Juice is so fucking fire on that
I
track.
don't need no Molly to be savage.
When
it's
I'm
okay.
on Molly, I feel savage.
This is the thing is that all the Juice WRLD songs. I like all the Juice WRLD
definition of a
songs.
bandit.
I like all of them except for "Tell Me You Love Me." Okay, but having Bandit at 2, I feel like it's kind of crazy.
It's a good song, bro.
All right, man. I'll let you keep your opinions. Number 2 for me, from the Pink album. You know the one I'm talking about.
Yeah, Legends Never Die.
Man of the Year.
Get the out. End the pod right
Man of the
End
Year.
the pod
Still
right
got
now.
Problems. Looking
now. End
in the mirror.
the pod.
That's a
right
good
now.
song.
You are crazy.
That's a good song.
What? Nah. I'm about to listen to this shit
Play it
right
right
now.
now.
That is mental.
Man of the Year. Still got problems.
That song is fucking ass. That song is ass.
That's number 2.
Oh hell no! It's the one that I don't even have downloaded on the fucking album. It's just so ass. This is one of the worst songs on this album.
That's insane.
It
The worst
is,
song on
bro.
that album is "Tell Me You Love Me," and then
Tell Me You Love Me, Smile.
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 That's not. I don't think that's on that album, is it?
It is. Smile's on
Oh,
this album. Yeah.
That's not that good either. What else is? The rest are pretty good. Hate the Other Side is overrated.
You are actually
Is
so
that your
stupid.
number 1?
No, it's not.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Other
Anyways,
Side's
we're gonna disagree on some stuff here.
Yeah, let's disagree.
Holy shit. But anyways, for the number 1 overall best Juice WRLD song of all time,
What if we have the same one?
Rich and Blind.
Oh, you have Rich and Blind.
Number 1. The one song that hit me the hardest, the one I listened to the most, 100% is Rich and Blind.
I hear you.
that whole EP with Legends and
Yeah.
Rich and Blind. Fucking like, that's the one song that I can be like, yo, this one is the one I listened to the most, the one I learned from the most, the one I took inspiration from the most. Yeah, it's Rich and Blind.
I can respect it. Once again, it's in my list. It's number 5. Good that we both agree. I'll Be Fine and Rich and Blind are top 10.
Mhm.
We can have that. My number 1 Juice WRLD song. It's catchy, good lyrics, good beat. It's all there. I think it's the second most viewed video on his channel, and it's Wishing Well.
Oh, okay.
That's a
Wishing
good
Well is
one.
good.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's good.
So
That's respectable.
yeah, I'm surprised it wasn't in your top 10, but that's okay. Wishing
Yeah,
Well.
I don't know. I just have a various amount of songs that I listen to the most.
I can respect it.
Yeah,
There you go.
top 10.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is top 10 Juice WRLD songs of all time. Maybe we'll make a combined list. Who knows? We only had 2 in common,
Mhm.
so maybe we'll just have them side by side. But Dhruv, DLF, it's been a pleasure
Thank you for having me, man.
talking again. Part 2 episode.
Part 2.
Dive deep into relationships. Talked about a good amount of stuff. Is there anything else I wanted to ask you about? Because I don't know if we're going to get this opportunity again to sit down with each other.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's it.
Yeah, we're gonna make you guys want to earn a part 3. I'm not gonna lie. You
Yeah.
just have to like prove to me that this is content. I want to give you content. You see me? Look at my face right now. Like, I want to make sure what you are listening to is good shit,
There you go.
and you're having a good time listening to me speak.
Hope you're happy.
Yeah, you better be happy. That's crazy.
For repeat guests, we do one. I allow, I guess, 1 per calendar year.
Mm.
So 2023 episode you had, 2024 episode. We should do a part 3, but it'd have to be in 2025.
Yeah, it makes sense.
So that's how I'm rolling. Do you have any final thoughts that you want to share with the people? So anything to get off your mind that you want people to hear? Now's your time with the mic.
Be real. Don't be fakes. Learn, grow. Make sure your priorities are set in stone. Focus on what's good in life. If you're feeling low, go do something that makes you like happy as hell. Focus on everything that makes you happy. Ignore negativity. There's no time in life to be sad as much as we are sad human beings. I know when you get a new room upstairs and you're alone, and before you fall asleep, you look at your ceiling and you're fucking thinking about your life. But stop stressing. Everything's gonna get better. Life's gonna get better with everything that's going on. Something will come up and will save your life. You will work hard. Everyone will work hard, and yeah. Good luck. I hope everyone succeeds in their lives. Type shit.
Thank you for doing this. Ladies and gentlemen,
Type shit.
that's the real DLF _ Where can they find your music?
Spotify, just type DLF. You'll find me. I'm the only verified DLF on Spotify.
Damn.
Yeah.
Nice.
You'll find me there. Regrets is out right now. Go stream that shit. We'll play a clip for you guys in a second. And peace.
Link will be in the description. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for taking the time to watch this episode with my boy Dhruv. Please subscribe and like if it was entertaining enough for you. And we'll be back next Sunday. Peace out.